Cannibalism shows up throughout human history, in myths, in rituals, in survival stories, and in the accounts of explorers and colonizers. But why did it happen, and what do we actually know about it? There are two broad explanations historians point to: survival and ritual. Survival cannibalism is the simplest to understand. When food is scarce and the choice is between starvation and doing the unthinkable, some groups throughout history resorted to it. It's grim, but it's part of the archaeological and historical record. Ritual cannibalism is more complicated. Some anthropologists believe it existed in certain small, isolated societies as part of funerary or spiritual traditions. Others argue that many stories were exaggerated or invented by outsiders. Take the Aztecs, for example. Spanish conquistadors claimed to witness ritual cannibalism during their campaigns. Some described roasted infants, others described hearts consumed after sacrifices. But these accounts need caution. Colonizers often portrayed indigenous peoples as monstrous to justify conquest. Ironically, early Christians in the Roman Empire faced similar accusations because outsiders misunderstood the symbolic language of the Eucharist. There's also a twist. Some ancient Romans practiced a form of medicinal cannibalism. Historical sources describe people consuming the blood or liver of gladiators as a supposed cure for epilepsy. And during the Renaissance, powdered Egyptian mummies were sold as a remedy for various ailments. It sounds bizarre today, but it was part of mainstream European medical practice at the time. In some cultures, families consumed the ashes of cremated relatives, a funerary ritual meant to honor the dead. Technically not cannibalism, but still unsettling to many modern readers. More extreme practices existed too. Some groups reportedly killed and consumed elderly members during periods of severe famine, a phenomenon known as gerontocide, first described by Charles Darwin during his 1831 voyage to Tierra del Fuego. According to his notes, it happened only during the harshest periods of starvation. In the 20th century, the world was shocked by the behavior of Ugandan dictator Idi Amin, who openly claimed to have eaten parts of his enemies. Reports circulated that he stored human flesh in a refrigerator in his palace, a detail that fueled international horror and media fascination. And then there's William Seabrook, a journalist and traveler who, in the 1930s, wrote about tasting human flesh under controlled circumstances. He compared it to tough veal, a description that has been repeated endlessly in pop culture. Cannibalism is a vast topic with layers of anthropology, psychology, mythology, and history. From survival stories to ritual practices to colonial propaganda, it reveals as much about human culture as it does about human desperation. And that's baby science for you.